something, tell me something. 'Cause I'm so sick of this friend zone.
They can try, but can't do it like Vinny. Yeah, no permission. I got it.
Chasing love in an empty bar. Pour a drink till I make it past. The midnight hour seems to come and go, but I know. Walk on up with a drink in hand.
Yes, nice shot, my friend.
Cheaters ruining your plays?
I have eyes on the enemy.
Bad servers stopping your shots? What you need is ESEA. Advanced anti-cheat to stop cheaters. And the best servers around, all with 128 tick rate. ESEA, the best way to play CSGO.
Yes, nice shot, my friend.
Cheaters ruining your plays?
I have eyes on the enemy.
Bad bad servers stopping your shots? What you need is ESEA, Advanced Anti-Cheat to stop cheaters, and the best servers around, all with 128 tick rate. ESEA, the best way to play CSGO.
I just wish someone on my team would have told me. Apparently, I'm really not that good with this thing. Also, I die way too often in apartments. Seem to never have enough money on buy rounds. And flashed 4 teammates just yesterday. Wait, what? I didn't.
You did, Sean.
Oh. But I'm much better with the 5.7 than you are, Elias. And I got 34 entry kills last week. And I should actually be playing B-site. I'm much more useful over there.
What grade did you get this week?
I got a C. That's not too bad. Right?
Let's go.
Nope. Gotta go. If you want to know what you're good at, and, well, also what you suck at, check out csgohub.com. Coming! It's hard, you know?
Laugh always stuff we try not to talk about. Still your smile keep on heating up the climate, and all the blood to my cheeks are rushing out, yeah, yeah. And by accident, you're getting closer. Well, can you tell me something, tell me something? Is it a wild shot of letting you know that you're the topic of all of my thoughts, yeah. 'Cause I'm so sick of this friend zone. Differently, whatever it is, it just feels so real. And your eyes keep on talking in the silence, and all the blood to my cheeks are rushing out, yeah, yeah. And I'm hoping you are getting closer. Well, can you tell me something, tell me something? Is it a wild shot of letting you know that you're the topic of all of my thoughts, yeah. And that I'm sick of this friend zone. Well, can you tell me something, tell me something? Well, can you tell me something, tell me something? Well, can you tell me something, tell me something? 'Cause I'm so sick of this friend zone.
Now with the chatting, I just step up and make it happen. It's a lifestyle. they still require wild. If I want it, I'ma get it talking right now. And I ain't got no regrets, it's my time, no. Life's over in this.
All right, welcome to season 40, everybody. The first official season under the new name ESL Challenger League. There is the Asia Pacific division, a new region that's going to be in the ECL this season, so that'll be interesting to watch moving forward. And today, EU and NA matches are just getting started. Actually, 3 NA matches today for those of you that are paying attention to the schedule here. I'm sure you've already seen that ATK going to be taking on Bad News Bears and Party Astronauts taking on Choco Check, both those being covered by the A and B ESL channels. So be sure to kind of keep an eye on those. I'm sure at least one of those is going to be a fairly close matchup tonight. But turning our attention here to ONET4P and Valors, both teams sporting a fairly new roster at the moment. ONET4P had to replace 2 players at the beginning of this month, so they're rolling out tonight with Walker, Polo, Consti, Elk, and Frankie. Most of those which you guys will be familiar with from these past couple seasons of Premier, and Valors, who haven't quite been in the spotlight as much as ONET4P these past few months, but they have a few up-and-comers that I think are going to, gather a lot of attention here this season. Woohoo Geek and Castro, maybe some names you haven't heard too much or haven't heard of before, but all 3 of those players with quite a bit of fragging ability. And then Droid and Nero, who maybe you're more familiar with, are rounding out the roster here for Valor. So it looks like players still getting ready in the server here. I believe we do have map votes that just went up, so I'll share those in chat here in just a moment. And with that, I'm going to take care of a couple things here behind the scenes before we get started, guys. But don't go anywhere. We'll be back in just a few minutes here.
Love always stuff we try not to talk about. Still your smile keep on heating up the climate, and all the blood to my cheeks are rushing out, yeah. And by accident, you're getting closer. Well, can you tell me something, tell me something? Is it a wild shot of letting you know that you're the topic of all of my thoughts, yeah. 'Cause I'm so sick of this friend zone. Differently, whatever it is, it just feels so real. And your eyes keep on talking in the silence, and all the blood to my cheeks are rushing out, yeah. And I'm hoping you are getting closer. Well, can you tell me something, tell me something? Is it a wild shot of letting you know that you're the topic of all of my thoughts, yeah. And that I'm sick of this friend zone. Well, can you tell me something, tell me something? Well, can you tell me something, tell me something? Well, can you tell me something, tell me something? 'Cause I'm so sick of this friend zone.
just step up and make it happen. It's a lifestyle. Living young and restless, yeah, we quite wild. If I want it, I'ma get it talking right now. And I ain't got no regrets, it's my time now. Lights out when you see us talking moves. You don't know that's the topic. And if you talking juice, well then you know I got it. Then you know I got it. Nobody got it like me. You know.
All right, everybody. We are officially underway here. ESL Challenger League Season 40, Day 1 for North America. ONET4P taking on Valors. And this match actually getting started a couple minutes ahead of the official start time. So that's a pretty good sign to get the season started that way. And Valor's already making their way out of Palace. Geek is going straight for the plant. And it looks like he will get it planted without any further contest there. Barely any damage being exchanged here. Castro lightly tagged in the site. ONET4P looking to retake here. Still a 5-on-5 situation. Elk trying to get an angle there from stairs towards spawn, but it's Geek peeking towards stairs. Nice headshot onto Elk Polo. Good for the immediate trade. Droid from default drops one with the Glock. Make that 2 headshots for Droid. It's a 3rd headshot from Droid to get the season started on the right path there for Valors as they secure pistol round with a flurry of Glock headshots there. Nice little hat trick to end the round there from Droid. And it looks like we've already had a timeout taken here. Valor's actually calling for the timeout. Looks like it is a standard timeout and not a tech timeout from what I can see here. After Valor's briefly discussing things, it looks like live play will be resuming. ONET4P on a full force buy here. 3 deagles, but it pays off so far. Polo able to take down Woohoo top mid, and Valor's not able to get a trade out there. And Valor's had at least one other player top mid, I believe, so that's a bit of a rough start to the round for Valor's, and ONET4P definitely putting them on notice here with the deagles. Walker has a scout in hand as well. Frankie on the UMP 45, so a bit of diversity there weapon-wise for ONET4P in addition to the Desert Eagles. And it looks like Valors does want to potentially full commit to Palace here. Elk is about to make contact, and it's a headshot coming in from Elk. That's going to cue Valors to make their way towards A, but it's Walker with a big scout headshot. Make that 2! Walker looking for more. He does land another scout shot there onto Castro. It's going to be Polo getting that finishing kill with the Desert Eagle. And that was a huge force buy success there for ONET4P. Valor's definitely going to be thinking about that round. Not necessarily thinking about that round, but they definitely know they need to be very careful against one tap here offensively, even in those what they assumed was going to be a go-ahead round there. But Walker doing a lot of damage with that scout last round, showing off that immaculate reaction time of his. And it's Valors forcing right back here in round 3 with 5 Darts Eagles. It's Consti drawing first blood, looking for a second after taking out Woohoo in Palace. He's going to attack Castro low in middle. Walker had the info, finishes off Castro, takes a lot of damage himself, but it's still one tap. Registering the next kill here. Polo going to finish off Droid in Underpass. That's going to leave only Nero remaining. Valors not able to have the same success on their force buy here. And that's going to put one tap in the lead here. Valors coming off the force, not gonna have enough money for a proper buy here. This is actually essentially a full save for Valor's only droid, upgrading his pistol to a P250. So this is one tap's round to lose. Valor's would have to come up with something pretty spectacular here to pull one out in round 4. He spotted 2 at middle there. You still got Castro top mid boxes. Did some light damage onto him, but still no kills going out yet from either squad. Further contact made it middle. Frankie, surely that knife was heard. That quick switch by Woohoo. Still no contact made though. The B Halls, Nero trying to do what he can with that Glock at middle. Castro almost maybe getting a frag for himself towards cap, but ultimately it's one tap with some solid defense, not losing a single player that round. They're now up 3-1. Valors is on the full buy once more with 5 AK-47s. One tap actually does still have a couple SMGs in play, so Valors might be able to take advantage of that here. I mean, they need to take advantage of that. You don't want to let one tap get too far ahead here in the first half. I know it's still early, but seems to already be a bit of a chemistry difference between the squads here. Valor's gonna have to show us something more than just what they accomplished on pistol round there. Valor's lurking mid and A still, actually spread throughout the map. Got a couple lurkers by Kitchen and B Halls. It looks like Nero is going to take the C4 to regroup with his teammates in B Halls. 30 seconds remaining, so there's really not much time to go anywhere else here. Looks like C4 is falling back, though, so that was the last possible second to fall back, essentially. Less than 20 seconds remaining. This is going to be a full finish to the A site. Elk downs Woohoo on his entrance to the site out of Palace. Constantly able to drop another. Elk finds a second kill for himself. Does get traded out from Nero. Man advantage for one tap. More than enough time for the plant, but will they get it planted? They do. Castro able to cover his teammate down. Frankie there at stairs, CT stairs. That is Constantly on the peak from jungle. Will kill Castro over by Hazard Box. Polo able to get that final kill onto Nero just to the side of triple. And that'll put one tap up by 3 rounds, which is definitely confirming my concerns here about what Valors is going to be able to accomplish here on the offensive side. ONET4P actually with some fairly impressive wins on Mirage the past few months against some other Premier and ECL teams. So Valors definitely has their work cut out for them. Valors hasn't quite they haven't quite beat the caliber of teams that ONET4P has in recent history here. So there's definitely definitely a bit of a difference in the core of these squads. But as mentioned, Valors still has multiple players that are still up and coming. So there's still a lot we don't know about Valors at the moment. Walker on the peek out of Cat does take down Geek. And once again, that confidence from ONET4P just coming in big there as they peak early, and Valors just, again, you know, not able to get those trades needed. Valors with 2 Galils, 2 AKs remaining, Castro and Nero both with half HP, so things not looking too good here on the full buy from Valors. All of ONET4P at nearly full HP. Valors continuing to let some time off the clock here. It's going to be a late B hit. Polo about to make contact, takes down Castro, pushing in from the smoke at Catwalk. Droid leading the push out of halls for Valors, but it's Polo coming up with another AK kill. Nero does get a trade +1 actually, which is maybe more than I thought he was going to get there given the situation, but ultimately Walker good for that final trade, and Valors finds themselves in another rough economic situation here. Valors opting for 5 Desert Eagles here, so it's a semi-buy for Valors. Elk able to down 2 immediately there on the A side. Trades go out at middle, and Valors again finding themselves outmanned here. 2v4 situation, less than a minute 15 on the clock. Elk gonna down Woohoo in connector, and it's Droid, the last man standing in middle with a Desert Eagle and a Dream. Droid does have full HP, but still 4 enemies remaining. Elk gonna finish him off with the A1S and connector, and Valors is gonna have to seriously change things up here. But even with that said, even if they run some very successful fakes, etc., I mean, ONET4P just seems to have their number in these fights. Walker able to get that initial pick at mid, and that could be another game changer here. Valors is on another full rifle by 3 AKs and an op remaining. Nero on that AWP. Elk eventually picked off as well there towards mid. 4-on-4 situation, just over a minute remaining. Valors lurking towards B halls here with the C4. Droid dropped a smoke and utility by his teammate. That's going to be the cue for Valors to move towards B. Walker able to get the initial stop. Polo on the pick into window from behind column. That's going to leave only Nero and Droid remaining. Time is getting low, less than 20 seconds now. Valors might just want to save these rifles, but that's not going to be the situation. They're still going for this. Droid drops Polo inside. He's able to kill Consi with a headshot backside as well, but there's only 8 seconds left. Droid 1v2 going towards center of site. There's going to be no time to plant the bomb, so he has to get the kills, but it's Frankie coming up with the final headshot there from the corner of sight. And ONET4P continuing to look sharp here on map 1, now up by 6 rounds. Valors again on another full rifle buy, 5 AKs. But things are not going to get any easier here for Valors. Walker still on that AWP. ONET4P still playing all their positions very confidently with these semi-pushes. Geek looking to get a pick here towards A, but Walker might be the first... Might be the draw the first violence, and he does. Downs Castro there at middle. Walker potentially going to get the second kill of the round as well, but it's actually Elk able to take down Geek there towards Sandwich. 2-man advantage for ONET4P, and Valor's gonna have to get some serious picks here at B. And Nero takes down Polo and Frankie center side in bench, and Valors. This could be their opportunity to finally get something going here. Nero looking for another kill. Finds it. Droid gonna kill Elk at market exit. Walker does peek window. Downs Nero and aggressively hops through window. Walker trying to come up big in this 1v3. He's got it down to a 1v2. Droid at 27 HP, but he's gonna be using the off regardless here. Tags Woohoo as well, whips out his sidearm, but it's Droid able to take down Walker there post plant, and Valor is able to come up with a much needed second round for themselves. Nero on that AWP again. ONET4P had cash to fall back on, so they're on another full buy regardless here. And even if ONET4P loses this round, they still have at least somewhat of a stockpile of cash to fall back on, even if it's not a full proper buy in the event of a loss. Valors again kind of leaning towards those B halls early. They do have the C4 and T spawn. They have Castro lurking towards A. But it looks like Valors is kind of just playing for picks here, as they have 3 players headed towards middle now. Will they take this connector or cat? Might just depend on the pick situation as mentioned. And Valor's in a bit of a dangerous spot there in middle, considering Walker's positioning, but Geek downing Walker back of the A site with the Galil. Geek looking for more. Downs Elk, and without Walker there to anchor A, Castro's gonna down 2 more by way of connector and jungle. That's gonna leave only Frankie remaining here for one tap. He's just going to be saving that silenced M4 as he falls back into the B halls. And is this a potential comeback here from Valors? It's going to be a third round going their way. Nero actually doesn't survive the detonation there, but it's no issue. He's already got another op in hand. His teammate was able to swoop that. And it looks like one tap has called for a standard timeout here. One Tab did indeed have that extra cash to fall back on like we were discussing, so it is another full buy here despite the round loss again for One Tap. And Walker indeed on that Arctic Warfare Magnum again. He does not have head armor, neither does Consti. We'll keep an eye on that to see if that plays into things as the round progresses here. Valors again a bit spread out on their default, but not peeking mid anymore. Actually sending Castro and Nero rotating back through T-spawn towards A. It's unclear if this is going to be an A commit or not, but they do have the bomb right here with them below A ramp. Just over a minute remaining here in round 11. Geek on the push into A, downs Elk immediately in sight. Polo on the peek from jungle. Looked like he was going to be able to get at least one, but now it's a question mark. He's got multiple T's advancing towards him. Polo does get Geek, but Castro good for the trade. Woohoo guarding his teammate in sight. Valors does get that bomb planted. Nero now directing his attention towards the CT spawn stairs, but he's already got Castro putting in the work for him. Castro on the flank there from murder window. Able to take down one. Frankie still alive, kills Castro on CT spawn. Frankie able to slide out of there with just 17 health. But he's not going to be able to save the AWP. Droid says nope. And Valors now trailing by just 3 rounds. And finally, One Tap is going to have to save. It looks like Valors is actually called for a tech pause here, so hopefully nothing too serious. This is the first tech pause of the matchup. The other timeouts were indeed just standard tactical timeouts, at least according to the logs here. Looks like Castro has not purchased anything yet, so could be something on his end specifically here. Give me just a moment as I look at my other monitor here to make sure this is indeed nothing too serious. Well, ironically, it's Valors pausing the match, but it's really One Tap that's kind of benefiting from the pause here. One Tap definitely needs to kind of restructure their outlook here for the remaining few rounds of the CT side. This round specifically still could be a close one despite ONET4P just being on the semi-pie with Deagles, but we know what they did on the force buy with Deagles in round 2. Can they replicate some of that 50 caliber success here? Castro says no as he gets the first headshot here towards stairs. Or excuse me, right under balcony. He would then turn his attention towards stairs, but Consti and Walker not quite peeking him yet. Or at least not full peeking, but Frankie with a great 1-dig there. As he runs up middle, kills Droid at the end of Cat. Bomb has been planted on the A site. 4-on-4 situation here post-plant, and it's unclear if ONET4P's going to be able to get any additional frags here. Castro going to down Walker over near the murder window. Frankie has acquired an AK after that 1-dig earlier, and he downs 2 in sight. 2-on-2 situation, but Consti and Frankie both with low HP. Can they kill Nero? Nero off in hand, and he's got the right idea. The scope placement is perfect. Catches Frankie, jumping Castro, good for that final kill from triple towards Sandwich. As Consti had nowhere to go with time expiring there in the C4 about to detonate. Valors now trailing by just 2. Valors making their way down middle. Geek able to headshot Consti in window. This is another full buy here from ONET4P. Polo on the peak from ladder room does get redemption there onto Geek, but doesn't look like it's gonna be enough. He's traded out. Woohoo and Nero getting more picks here towards A. Walker still alive by Tetris. Both him and Nero missing their op shots there, close range. Walker still alive by bench. Nero on the peak from stairs does miss the op shot, but Castro was standing right behind Walker back sight. And the tides have seemingly started to turn a bit here in the first half. Valor's going to have an opportunity to tie things up as we head into round 14. ONET4P again. Going to be making, or looking to make something happen rather. With these 5 Desert Eagles and Walker with an insane 1-dig through the smoke in window into middle. He was also partially blind. Valor's really not able to trade that out since they couldn't even see Walker. Castro and Nero with picks at the back of the A site and window. So Walker eventually was found. Elk with a nice 1-dig there onto the A ramp, and suddenly it's a 3-on-3 situation. Elk with an AK-47 in hand. All 3 ONET4P players with full HP, but all 3 Valors players with full health as well. Frankie on the peak from ladder room wasn't able to get the kill there, partially through the smoke. Did a lot of damage, but ultimately trades went out. Polo did down 1 there on Cat, but with the bomb planted at the B side, it's all going to be up to Elk from ONET4P here. 1v2 situation. Elk making his way in from ladder to catwalk. He's got visuals on bomb and backside, but Woohoo with perfect crosshair placement from market exit towards Cat. Elk's gonna walk right into his crosshair there. We head into the final round of the first half with things all tied up at 7 apiece. Nero with a swift pick there to get things rolling at middle. Consti got a little bit too aggressive there, potentially. Castro on the peak out in the A side from Palace, downs 1. Contact made here on B. Frankie gets the initial stop, but trade goes out, and Castro gets another kill here on the A side. It's all down to Walker, and Castro has the flank angle through connector, and Valors has indeed taken after a dominant first several rounds there from ONET4P. Valors really turned things on and won 7 rounds in a row there, if I'm not mistaken. They at least got 6. They were down by 6 rounds, so Valors definitely turning up the intensity a bit there to get back in this one, and it looks like it could be ONET4P kind of on the ropes here. They got to show us what they can do on the T side here. We'll see if their confidence has taken a hit at all from this semi comeback here from Valors, and looks like the second half already getting underway here. We're gonna hop back in. Second half pistol round of map 1 officially underway. Valors in the lead by a single round as mentioned. Walker, the only terrorist upgrading his pistol this round. He does have a P250 here. Frankie able to get that initial headshot after moving out of underpass towards connector, but Woohoo pushed up Cat, gets a nice little headshot there onto Frankie at the bottom of connector below window. All of ONET4P using that as their cue to move towards the inside. Walker living up to the name. ONET4P's Castro there. Back of the A site. Nero does take down his teammate there from CT spawn stairs, but Elk able to trade right back. Another Glock headshot registered here for ONET4P, but Geek is fighting back from the CT spawn stairs. Bomb has been planted, but Geek coming up with 2 headshots, including a ONET4P for himself with the USP. It's all up to Walker. ONET4P and right back. Can he keep the namesake going? 2 HP versus 12 HP. Walker with 12, and they're ring around the rosy with triple boxes. Walker coming up with the quick reaction. Downs Geek there, back of triple off that final peak. And ONET4P is able to tie things right back up here at 8 each. Valors, they have a couple upgraded pistols here, but overall this is going to be a pretty rough round for them, I'd imagine. ONET4P going straight for those rifles. They've only got 1 SMG in hand, MAC-10 being used here by Consti. Polo, great peek from mid-cubby, downs Woohoo. Ladder room entrance, and Polo able to come up with a second kill. Droid down in window, less than a minute remaining. And Valors holding their position here on A. They do take down Frankie. It's a nice little intuition there from Geek. Kind of expecting that flank. But ONET4P now hopping onto the B site from the B halls. Bomb going to be planted here momentarily at default, and Valors likely just going to be looking for exits here, but Geek is full peeking from Cat. That's not going to work out for him. Polo to get the easy angle from Halls. Nero with a nice response, though, does get the trade into Halls. Polo down, but this is still going to be a round going the way of ONET4P. Unless we have a mass player disconnect here or something. Elk falling back into the B halls. Takes down Castro on those underpass stairs. Nero does save a Galil for himself. And Valors will have just barely enough money for the rifle buy this round. It looks like ONET4P has called for another timeout here, a standard timeout. Live play resuming after ONET4P briefly discussing things there. They know Valor's going to be on rifles here, and oh no, that was some Go TV lag, I imagine. I don't think that was real live server lag. Droid able to come up with the first kill there in connector. On the peak from triple box downs 2 there at the A ramp. Trade does go out, but Droid able to trade right back, and Nero good for that final kill onto Frankie at Palace exit, and Valors standing up to the test there on rifle round. That was definitely a big question mark there. Was Valors going to be able to get the defensive stops needed to keep it close on these rifle rounds CT side? And it looks like they might be able to do that. Nero and Droid with some laser focus here on middle. ONET4P on a bit of an interesting buy. 2 AKs, a glow in the hands of Frankie, Walker, and Polo having to settle for Desert Eagles here. Will that be enough? I don't know if it will. Polo leading his team up through connector, but he's down by Nero. Had the flank angle from Cat. Big 1D from Walker as he steps out of Palace with confidence. Elk gonna down another towards connector. Woohoo on the rotation, making his way towards CT spawn stairs. Does get redemption there onto Walker, but the bomb has been planted on the exterior of triple. 3-on-3 situation. Castro with the perfectly timed flank from A ramp kills Elk on Tetris. It's man advantage for Valors. Woohoo leading his team into sight. Downs Frankie Hazardbox. Consti gets the trade from connector, but nearly sticking the defuse, and he gets it. Consti, I don't know if he realized he was on the defuse or not. He was at the distance where you might have just been a few feet outside of the range of hearing the audio cue, but either way, Consti must have known that there was a risk of a defusal there to some extent. Oh boy. Consti does save the AK, but that's a bit of a rough way to lose that round for ONET4P. It was a 1v2 situation, but ideally Consti somehow could have made his way towards stairs to go for those final kills. Droid able to drop 2, make that 3 for Droid from balcony there towards Palace. Geek good for that final headshot onto the A ramp. Valors up by 2 rounds. And this is definitely the most pressure ONET4P has been under so far tonight. Trailing by 2 might not seem by a lot, but given the situation and the comeback that's played out here, Valors definitely has the upper hand here momentum-wise. One Tap is on a full buy here. 5 AK-47s. One Tap continuing to let quite a bit of time off the clock here. Got less than a minute remaining now. They're still a bit spread out. This strat has become somewhat their default. They really don't like sending a lurker B halls too much. Or at least not compared to how many times Valors was sending lurkers there into B halls. Droid draws contact after an aggressive push there through Palace down to L. Palace entrance, contact made in murder window, but it's Castro coming out on top of that duel with Polo. Droid able to get a second kill there at the top of the A ramp, and it's a clean round for Valors as they finish off Consti and Walker at the A site in a bit of an uncharacteristic offensive Mirage round there from One Tap. And One Tap is running out of opportunities to keep this one close. They're going to be going into another eco round here. Consti and Frankie are having a bit of a rough match here on map 1. Consti with 7 frags, Frankie with 9. Both them usually with a bit of a higher count than that. Looks like live play will be resuming. One Tap opting for 5 Desert Eagles. Again, it is a semi-buy, not a full force. Walker's been spotted in Palace by Geek, but outside of that damage done, not a whole lot of contact here. One Tap. Aggressive. Elk already up in window. Downs Geek towards jungle. Castro does get the trade from murder window. We find ourselves in a 4-on-4. 55 seconds on the clock. Looks like One Tap does want to squeeze their way onto A here. They've already got 3 towards site. Walker about to exit from Palace. Droid trying to get at least 1 from Cat, and he does all the way through connector. Nice long range kill there from Droid. Polo with a great 1D from site and comes up with a second Deagle kill towards the CT spawn stairs. Plants the bomb and gets out of the way in time somehow, as Woohoo was already about to peek from the CT spawn stairs, but a Droid coming up with the next kill from connector. Polo down at bench, but Consti's got the angle from jungle. Droid did not realize there was another T off to his right there. Woohoo, the last CT standing here by triple. Woohoo with only 3 HP, and despite that smoke going down, One Tap is not going to lose another round to a diffuse within a smoke. Walker able to get that final kill. One Tap now within 2 rounds. Can they get this a bit closer now? Frankie leading the way towards Cat here. Down to Nero on Cat. Droid gonna take down Elk in response. Castro up in the B halls. Gonna kill Frankie as well. One Tap now falling off a bit there from B halls, but they still are by kitchen. Oh, weapon is spotted. Castro does take down Walker there in the B halls. Consti with the nice trade, keeps ONET4P in this 2-on-2 situation. Minute 10 remaining. Polo with a bit of an accident there with the smoke out window. Still a 2-on-2. ONET4P letting a bit more time off the clock here. All 4 remaining players in the server at or near full health. ONET4P is on the A site now after creeping for a while there. Consti, oh, I don't know if he meant to fake that or not. I think he might have just got off the plant too early on accident there. Geek and Droid indeed going for this one. Molly toss towards Hazard. That's going to push Consti out from his position. Geek going to down him from Palace balcony. It's all up to Polo here. Polo downs Geek. By default, it's all up to Polo in a 1v1, but Droid had the high angle there from stairs, and Sandwich gets that final kill needed. Has more than enough time for the defuse, and that's going to put Valors back up by 3. Mid spots Nero and Connector. That's a bit of a dangerous position for Nero to be in with the op there. I believe that was Nero. Woohoo on the peak towards Cap from Van does down 1. Frankie taking some damage in the B halls as well. Tagged down to 42. Still a man advantage here for Valors. Polo moving up. Cat does headshot Geek all the way through Connector there. In the back of the A side, Droid himself pushing out a Connector, kills Polo towards the Cat fence. Droid able to get another there on Cat. 2-man advantage for Valors, and ONET4P seemingly running out of opportunities here again. Walker and Frankie making their way onto A. Frankie with that invisible AK-47. We'll see how that works out for him. 30 seconds on the clock. Valor still with 2B. 1 spawn, 1 back of the A site. ONET4P letting their locations be known. Smoke and Flash is down. Walker does get the bomb planted there. Outside triple, but he's starting to take some damage from Cat. He's got to be careful, but it's Walker hitting that next kill. Headshots Droid as he pushes in back of the A side. Man advantage still for Valors. Castro able to take down Frankie in jungle as well. It's all up to Walker versus 3. But it's Woohoo coming up with that final kill there towards the outside of the A ramp. Woohoo secures the defuse, and that's going to bring a 14th round to Valors as they seem to be closing in on a potential map 1 victory here. ONET4P on a full buy again. 2 Galils, 3 AK-47s. And no, if you guys heard those birds, that was not in game. That was IRL. Some nades in utility being exchanged here at mid and A. Still no kills going out yet. Just over a minute remaining. This is a must-win round for ONETAP, but it's Geek coming up with the first kill at middle. Finds Polo in that mid cubby. ONETAP gonna use that as their cue to move towards A now. It's an A commit. They're already out ramp. Droid downs L. Constantly able to get the trade there from Tetris. Still a man advantage for Valors, but Geek and Nero tagged low. Can ONETAP take advantage? Consti says yes. Downs Nero on the CT spawn stairs. Consti going straight for that plant at default. Does get the bomb planted. Walker gonna down Castro over there at benches. Man advantage now for ONETAP. 2-man advantage as Consti takes down Geek on stairs. It's only Woohoo remaining on the CT spawn stairs. And it looks like Woohoo is gonna make the safer decision here and fall back to market to save this AK.
Terrorists win.
14-11. Valors still up by 3, but ONETAP not out of this one yet, folks. They're on another full buy here. 5 AK-47s, of course. Geek. Put down Polo there, pushing towards site, but Consti able to get the trade +1 as he's just whipping his crosshair around from Palace to site. Man advantage for ONETAP here post plant. It looks like Valor is going to be forced into saving their weapons. Walker takes down Castro here late. Woohoo does get an exit there towards jungle from window onto Elk. No further contact will be made. Bomb detonates. ONETAP now down by just 2. And it's now becoming a bit unclear of who's going to come out on top here on map 1. This could even go to an overtime situation depending on how the economics swing here the next couple rounds. Valor's not able to afford a full rifle buy here. Nero is on an op. Woohoo saved an AK. Castro and Geek on upgraded pistols. Droid full saving with a USP. So ONETAP absolutely needs to take advantage here. This needs to be a round win for ONETAP if they want a more reasonable shot at taking this map. Don't want to let Valors get in a match point situation from an eco round. But that could be what happens. According to Nero, gets the first kill, almost tags a second there towards the B hall. Still too early to tell how this is going to play out at B, but Woohoo and Nero able to take down 2 more. Walker does get a trade towards bench. Nero down, so that op is down. I think still looking a bit concerning for ONETAP. It's only Walker remaining after Frankie gets picked front sight. And it's Geek wrapping from the thick column, peeking towards Van, downs Walker. And Valors indeed does take this to map point off of an eco round. ONET4P has called for a timeout as they discuss how they can potentially take this round with at least one player without a rifle, I believe. And we are in a bit of a strange situation here, folks. I think GoTV may have just aired. I don't believe the live server has aired. Yes, it looks like there are indeed some tech issues with the GoTV here. Hopefully we're going to be able to catch this round, but it's still a bit unclear. Give me a moment here, folks. Oh boy, this is a bit serious, guys. I don't know if we're going to be able to see the conclusion of this map, guys. Hang tight here for just a minute as I try to get some details about what's going on here with the GoTV issue.
Awful stuff we try not to talk about. Still your smile keep on heating up the climate, and all the blood to my cheeks are rushing out, yeah, yeah. And by accident, you're getting closer. Well, can you tell me something, tell me something? Is it a wild shot of letting you know that you're the topic of all of my thoughts, yeah. 'Cause I'm so sick of this friend zone. Differently, whatever it is, it just feels so real. And your eyes keep on talking in the silence, and all the blood to my cheeks are rushing out, yeah, yeah. And I'm hoping you are getting closer. Well, can you tell me something, tell me something? Is it a wild shot of letting you know that you're the topic of all of my thoughts, yeah. And then I'm sick of this friend zone. Well, can you tell me something, tell me something? Well, can you tell me something, tell me something? Well, can you tell me something, tell me something? 'Cause I'm so sick of this friend zone.
Talking true. Living young and restless, yeah, we quite wild. If I want it, I'ma get it talking right now. And I ain't got no regrets, it's my time now. Lights out when you see us talking moves. You don't know that's the topic. And if you talking juice, well then you know I got it. Then you know I got it. Nobody got it like me.
You know. Got it like. Let's go. Nobody got it like.
Nobody got it like me. Step up on the stage, turn it in a rhyme, see me. Some killers only. Oh yeah, stay winning me and the whole team. I'm tripping, juice tripping. I got the game, vice gripping, no permission. Everything green, night vision. They can try, but can't do it like Vinny. I ain't tripping, drip. They can try, but can't do it like Vinny. Yeah, no permission. I got it.
Chasing love in an empty bar. Pour a drink till I make it past. The midnight hour seems to come and go, but I know. Walk on up with a drink in hand, sipping mixers cause you can. And all the lights begin to switch off. You're chasing the light, holding on for life. Holding on for life, feeding the high, chasing the night, chasing the night. Hotel rooms and city squares, champagne bottles, drum and snare. The sights and cities seem to fall away when you stay. Locked in love for a night or two, losing sleep just to get off you. Day to day you wanna stay out. You're chasing the light, holding on for life, feeling the high, chasing the light, chasing the night, chasing the night. Chasing the night, holding on for life, feeling the high, chasing the night, holding on for life, feeling the high, chasing the night, chasing the night.
You call my bluff for the last time. This ain't a song, it's a a battle cry. No life. I see the clue between the strobe lights. I'm haunted, black face, hey, follow me around, okay, black face, hey, follow me around, okay, used to want it bad, but I can't taste it, I can't help you now, okay, follow me.
Yes, nice shot, my friend.
Cheaters ruining your plays?
I have eyes on the enemy.
Bad servers stopping your shots? What you need is ESEA. Advanced anti-cheat to stop cheaters. And the best servers around, all with 128 tick rate. ESEA, the best way to play CSGO.
Yes, nice shot, my friend.
Cheaters ruining your plays?
I have eyes on the enemy.
Bad servers stopping your shots? What you need is ESEA. Advanced anti-cheat to stop cheaters. And the best servers around, all with 128 tick rate. ESEA, the best way to play CSGO.
Yes, nice shot, my friend.
Cheaters ruining your plays?
I have eyes on the enemy.
Bad servers stopping your shots? What you need is ESEA. Advanced anti-cheat to stop cheaters.
I just wish someone on my team would have told me. Apparently, I'm really not that good with this thing. Also, I die way too often in apartments. Seem to never have enough money on buy rounds. And flashed 4 teammates just yesterday. Wait, what? I didn't.
You did, Sean.
Oh. But I'm much better with the 5.7 than you are, Elias. And I got 34 entry kills last week. And I should actually be playing B-side. I'm much more useful over there.
What grade did you get this week?
I got a C. That's not too bad. Right?
Let's go.
Nope. Gotta go. If you want to know what you're good at, and, well, also what you suck at, check out csgohub.com. Coming! God, you know.
Love always stuff we try not to talk about. Still your smile keep on heating up the climate. And all the blood to my cheeks are rushing out, yeah, yeah. And by accident, you're getting closer. Well, can you tell me something, tell me something? Is it a wild shot of letting you know that you're the topic of all of my thoughts, yeah. 'Cause I'm so sick of this friend zone. Still your smile keep on heating up the climate. And all the blood to my cheeks are rushing out, yeah, yeah. And by accident, you're getting closer. Well, can you tell me something, tell me something? Is it a wild shot of letting you know that you're the topic of all of my thoughts, yeah. 'Cause I'm so sick of this friend zone. this silence, and all the blood to my cheeks are rushing now, yeah, yeah. And I'm hoping you are getting closer. Well, can you tell me something, tell me something? Is it a wild shot of letting you know that you're the topic of all of my thoughts, yeah? And that I'm sick of this friend zone. Well, can you tell me something, tell me something? Well, can you tell me something, tell me something? Well, can you tell me something, tell me something? 'Cause I'm so sick of this friend zone.
They can try, but can do it like Vinny. Yeah, no permission. I got it.
Chasing love in an empty bar. Pour a drink till I make it past. The midnight hour seems to come and go, but I know. Walk on up with a drink in hand, sipping mixes 'cause you can. And all the lights begin to switch off. You're chasing love, holding on hotel rooms and city squares, champagne bottles, drum and snare. The sights and cities seem to fall away when you stay. Locked in love for a night or two, losing sleep just to get off you. Day to day you wanna stay out, you're chasing the light, holding on for life, feeling the high, chasing the light, chasing the light, chasing the light, chasing the night, holding on for life, feeling the high, chasing the night, holding on for life, feeling the high, chasing the night, chasing the night.
You call my bluff for the last time. This ain't a song, it's a battle cry. No life. I see the clue between the strobe lights. I'm haunted, black face. Hey, follow me around, okay? Black face. Hey, follow me around, okay? Used to want it bad, used to want it bad, but I can't taste it. I can't help you now, okay? Follow me around, okay? Black face. Hey, follow me around, okay? Get push, follow me around, okay? Black face. Hey, follow me around, okay? Get push, got too much up on my plate, now I can't think. I said woke up to get X and now I'm feeling this is it. Want the money, want the rest. I do purse, not no cess. They say Donis, why you sad? I said I just need to think. Red tape, got too close, I hate the city. Black face, show you everything you need till you fornicate it bad. Someone said it's sad. I used to want it bad. I know it's in my head, keep seeing you too many times, yeah. I know it's in my head, keep seeing you. I know it's in my head. Follow me around, okay? Black face, hey, follow me around, okay? Got too much up on my follow me around, okay? Black face, hey, follow me around, okay? Got too much up on my follow me around, okay? Black face, hey, follow me around, okay? Got too much up on my follow me around, okay? Black face, hey, follow me around, okay? Got too much up on my follow me around, okay?
Feel your smile keep on heating up the climate, and all the blood to my cheeks are rushing out, yeah, yeah. And by accident, you're getting closer. Well, can you tell me something, tell me something? Is it a wild shot of letting you know that you're the topic of all of my thoughts, yeah. 'Cause I'm so sick of this friend zone. Whatever it is, it just feels so real. And your eyes keep on talking in the silence, and all the blood to my cheeks are rushing now, yeah, yeah. And I'm hoping you are getting closer. Well, can you tell me something, tell me something? Is it a wild shot of letting you know that you're the topic of all of my thoughts, yeah. Can you tell me something, tell me something? Well, can you tell me something, tell me something? Well, can you tell me something, tell me something? 'Cause I'm so sick of this friend zone.
not with the chatting. I just step up and make it happen. It's a lifestyle. Living young and restless, yeah, we quite wild. If I want it, I'ma get it talking right now. And I ain't got no regrets, it's my time now. Lights out when you see us talking moves. You don't know that's the topic. And if you talking juice, well then you know I got it. Then you know I got it.
Nobody got it like
You know.
got it like Nobody got it like
Nobody got it like me. Step up on the stage, turn it in a rhyme scene. Some killers only. Oh yeah, stay winning me and the whole team. I'm tripping, juice tripping. I got the king, vice gripping, no permission. Everything green, night vision. They can try, but can't do it like Vinny. I ain't tripping, drip. They can try, but can't do it like Vinny. Yeah, no permission. I got it.
Chasing love in an empty bar. Pour a drink till I make it past. The midnight hour seems to come and go, but I know. Walk on up with a drink in hand, sipping mixers cause you can. And all the lights begin to switch off. You're chasing the light, holding on for life, fading out, chasing the night, chasing the holding on for life, feeding the high, chasing the night, chasing the night. Hotel rooms and city squares, champagne bottles, drum and snare. The sights and cities seem to fall away when you stay. Locked in love for a night or two, losing sleep just to get off you. Day to day you wanna stay out, you're chasing the light, holding on for life, fading out, chasing the night, chasing the night, chasing the night.
side. This ain't a song, it's a battle cry. No life. I see the clue between the strobe lights. I'm haunted, black face, hey, follow me around, okay, black face, hey, follow me around, okay, used to want it bad, used to want it bad, but I can't taste it, I can't help you now, okay, follow me around, okay, black face, hey, follow me around, okay, get push, follow me around, okay, black face, hey, follow me around, okay, get push. Got too much up on my plate, now I can't think. I said woke up, take a action, now I'm feeling this is it. Want the money, want the rest, I do purse, not no sex. They say Donish, why you sad? I said I just need the thing. Red tape, got too close, I hate the city. Black face, show you everything you need till you're fornicated bad. Someone said it's sad. I used to want it bad. I know it's in my head, keep seeing you too many times, yeah. I know it's in my head, keep seeing you. I know it's in my head. Follow me around, okay, black face, hey, follow me around, okay, got too much up on my follow me around, okay.
Well, unfortunately, GoTV is still down, so we're likely going to be shutting down the stream here momentarily, guys. So unfortunately, we're not going to be able to see if ONET4P was going to bounce back here on Ancient unless we get some last-second confirmation about GoTV going back up here. We were trying to hold out for as long as possible, but some week 1 GoTV bugs affecting ECL at the moment. So moving forward this season, we're gonna try to make sure this doesn't occur again, but I want to still thank you guys for your support coming out tonight. You know, at least we got to see all the first map except for that final round. ONET4P was overcome by Valors there on the comeback on Mirage, dropped the map 16-12 to Valors. They're currently live on Ancient. Valors up 4-2. And let me just have one more look at Discord and a couple other tabs I have open here. And yeah, it looks like we're not going to be able to get into this one, guys. So if for some reason it does go back up within the next few minutes, or if this does go to a map 3 and GoTV goes back up, I will be going live again. So make sure you're following and turn the notifications on, because we'll just go right back live if this goes up. But for now, we are going to shut things down. So not the start to the season we were hoping for here in terms of the broadcast, but things happen that are out of our control. We've tried to keep you guys updated on the situation, obviously. But for now, we're going to go offline. And until next time, guys, whether that's tonight or on one of the next Arrows matches, I'll catch you guys for some more ECL action soon. So thanks for joining us.
Love always stuff we try not to talk about. Still your smile keep on heating up the climate, and all the blood to my cheeks are rushing out, yeah. And by accident, you're getting closer. Well, can you tell me something?